Greetings and welcome to Newzim TV. I am Makanaka Masenyama. Stories making the headlines. Ex-Minister Tshinga Dube on Mnangagwa assassination scare. In the courts, BT sues First Mutual Life for $15 million. In business, RBZ directed to reduce lending rates to 35%. In sports, Highlanders dominate PSL monthly awards. Now for the news in detail. Former war veterans Deputy Minister and retired Army Colonel Tshinga Dube says President Emmerson Mnangagwa should have jailed the military top brass soon after surviving the June 18 bombing incident during election campaigns in Bulawayo's White City Stadium. The former Makokoba legislator was speaking at a press briefing in Bulawayo on Monday ahead of a launch of his memoirs this week. Dube said the incident was a threat to national security and as such, the president should have acted decisively on it. The White City bomb blast killed two presidential security aides while Vice President Constantino Chiwenga's wife Mary and Kempo Mohadi as well as Defense Minister Opam Chinguri were injured. Dube said it was amiss that few people were arrested over the incident, which has not been investigated to its logical conclusion. African rulers should abandon the habit of channeling scarce national resources towards buying military artillery and other security-related expenditure at the expense of the health of their people, a top economist has said. Labour and Economic Development Research Institute of Zimbabwe chief economist Prosper Chitambara said this while addressing the media in Mutare this past week. Chitambara urged the Zimbabwean authorities to invest heavily in rural agricultural development to boost the ailing economy. Until recent years, the ZANU-PF-led government has been allocating the largest portion of the national budget to defense. This has drawn condemnation from observers who feel the country's rulers were much concerned about preserving their rule as opposed to the welfare of ordinary citizens. A Jambezi man who was arrested for setting 23 wire traps in Hwange National Park has told the court that he was driven by hunger to commit the offense. Smart Ncube, aged 49 and residing in Tshinga village outside Victoria Falls town, was arrested on November 11 in Matetsi, where he had gone to monitor his snares about 60 kilometers from his village. He pleaded guilty to trapping wild animals and possessing Class 1 wire snares when he appeared before Victoria Falls Magistrate Rangarerai Gakanje. The magistrate sentenced him to 12 months in prison and suspended 3 months on condition of good behavior. In the courts, MDC Vice President Tandai Biti has again filed summons against First Mutual Holdings Limited with the High Court, demanding his retirement package amounting to $15 million. Biti took First Mutual Holdings to court over the same issue in August this year after the insurance company refused to pay, arguing it would only pay when he turns 60. The Harare East MP and top lawyer argues the insurer owes him $15 million, calculated from the value of the policy at $196,076 and $327,028. In business, the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe has been directed by the Monetary Policy Committee to reduce lending rates to 35% in a move which will encourage borrowing and stimulate productivity. The resolution, communicated in a recent central bank statement, was reached at the MPC meeting held last Friday and comes into effect this week. RBZ last raised its overnight borrowing rate from 50% to 70% in a September monetary policy statement, arguing the increase in interest rates would stabilize inflation, last published at 175% in June, and ease pressure on the exchange rate. We end with sports. Premiership giants Highlanders have dominated the PSL Awards for October, with Hendrikus Peter de Jong picking up the Best Coach award, while striker Prince Dube won the Player of the Month gong for the second successive month. The Dutch mentor guided his team to 3 wins and 2 draws during his first month in charge at the Bulawayo-based Zimbabwe football giants. Reporting for newzimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyama. For this and more stories, visit our website www.newzimbabwe.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Newzim TV.